Little zip lock. Beautiful. Oh, that's really overexposed. So, I don't know whether people realise this, but it's Mental Health Awareness Week. It sort of spurred me on to, again, start thinking about spending more time doing the things that I love doing. So again, it's another evening after work. And the last video got quite a good bit of, feedback from Vicky Chalmers, who's another person who makes YouTube videos here in Cornwall. Her videos are really relaxing, so if you've got time, check it out. I'll link it in the description below. I just wanted to make a point to say that it's always worth doing the things that you love to keep your mental health where it should be. And it doesn't matter whether you feel that you feel fine within yourself. Do you ever get it when you come across people and they're rude to you for some reason? So I had this situation the other day that somebody was quite rude to me, and the initial thing that you always think about whenever anyone's rude to you is you want to fight back and you want to tell them what you think. But it being Mental Health Awareness Week, it kind of just made me think, just take a step back, because you don't actually know what that person's going through. You don't know what struggles they have every day. You don't know how they're dealing with this craziness that's going on in the world at the moment. So because of that, I didn't retaliate. Which brings me back to trying to keep this channel really positive, and I encourage positive feedback, and I encourage everybody to do what makes them happy. I'm at FALMOUTH Beach, by the way, but it's really windy today. Out of all the times that I've been here, I've never actually been around this headland here. I normally always head over this side, which is where where's my hand? Here. Which is where the Ben Alsdale shipwreck is. But today, we're gonna head around that way. So I think it's about time we got in the sea. Looks like we got a clear day for it today. Now, just in case I didn't explain myself, just sort of sat here chilling for a minute. So what I said earlier is, around there is where the Ben Alsdale shipwreck is. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link that at the bottom as well. But we've never actually been around this side, so I figured, of an evening, why not? Let's just go and see. Let's just go and see what we can see. Look at this, another one of my own little private cove. Now, got out of breath actually. It wasn't even that big a swim. Just literally came right around the side here. I'd also like to encourage you all to let me know in the comments what you enjoy doing that keeps your mental health healthy. So literally just come around the headland again, found a little cave. Let's go check it out. I mean, look at this. The very power of the ocean, and it's not even like strong currents at the moment, but I'm getting washed to and from. But I have seen some plastic in there. See that little red thing? Whee! Sean from Love Sunday risking his life to get a bit of red plastic. I just don't really want to get stuck. Nearly drowned there. Okay, the plastic's right at the back. Look at this view from here. I mean, I think that would make a good thumbnail. You know, like how normally I always say pick up your litter when you're out in the sea. I actually brought a bag today. So this is a normal sort of, it's pretty much just a normal produce bag which doesn't hold any water in it. So if you want to drag it behind you and collect plastic as you go, ideal. You can pick them up from most supermarkets now because they're trying to start using these rather than those disposable little clear plastic bags to put your veg in. Ideal for picking up stuff when you're in the sea and taking it back in with you. Now let's continue on around the next point. Well, that sounds right. It would appear we have another cave. If you can see it through the sun, let me just try and block that here. There's a cave over there. What a find this is. I mean, look at it. Well, I mean, it just goes to show how high the tide comes in, because there's writing up there which is written in chalk. Okay? Or at least it better be chalk. Yeah, it's definitely chalk. That's okay. But it just goes to show how high the tide comes in. And here, there's even a marking that tells you. I thought that said 7 meters, but it doesn't. It says Tim. Cheers, Tim. Look at this view. Should we go deeper into the middle cave? Now normally, there'd be a time like now that I would take my fins off. But if the tide whips them out and I lose them, I might get stuck here, so I'm going to keep them on. Look at the colours of these rocks. Well, I think that's about as deep as it goes, but I can't stand here. I found some plastic. Tango time. Little ziplock. Beautiful. I mean, it must be fairly cold in here because got steam coming out of my mouth. Right, well, I feel like I've actually accomplished something now because I've collected some plastic, so I think it might be time to head back. I mean, the chances are this bottle probably got thrown or just washed off a boat because there's no way somebody would have swam out here. And if they did swim out here, they would respect the sea a bit more than leaving plastic bottles behind. So, this is not ideal footwear. Okay, open water again. Thank God for that. Bye, Tim.
I've been in your waters, been knocking at your door. I know one thing for sure, I've never been so close before. You were truly my lover, but it was over so fast. Just one thing to discover. It was nothing.
Because I was on my Wally and I didn't format the card before I came out, I've got about 19 seconds left until the video cuts out because the memory card's nearly full. So I'll see you back on the shore. So all I was going to say is, whether you're feeling fine or not, maybe, you know, if you notice that one of your friends isn't doing too well, or a neighbour or a colleague, maybe just lend them an ear. And don't forget to do what makes you happy. That's about it from me. Don't forget to love Sundays, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Nearly forgot to say as well, don't forget to pick up one of these from your local supermarket. Pick up any rubbish you can find and do the right thing.